We got some breaking news.
We do?
7 days. 7 days we'll be doing what?
We will be heading out on the road to start van life.
Our first campsite is 7 days from now, which is in Coronado.
Correct. Which is the campsite that was actually across the street from where we lived in Coronado. So we thought it would be a great place to start our adventures, test things out, make sure we know how everything works. And then we'll be heading out of Coronado towards Joshua Tree.
Yes.
And then heading east through Arizona.
Not only make sure that we know how everything works, but make sure everything works.
That's a key point.
Yeah, because we're close to La Mesa RV where we bought the thing, so we'd be able to go back there and, raise a little heck.
Or at least get some things fixed.
Yeah.
So we've had the van 2 weeks.
A couple weeks now.
We've been spending our time getting everything set up, ordering everything that we need.
We've ordered a ton of stuff from Amazon to make it our own, and
our local Amazon driver is on a first name basis with us.
Well, I mean, we did a lot of research, YouTube research, to know what we're going to need ahead of time. So instead of getting it bit by bit, we just kind of went for it all.
Yes, we have had multiple deliveries every day for the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
But we feel like we have everything we need. Things are starting to come together. When we get to Coronado, we'll give you a walkthrough, show you everything that we bought and set up.
And we'll include everything in the description so that if you want to buy the same one that we have, it'll be there for you, because we got a lot of stuff.
We did, and to be honest, a lot of it was stuff that we saw in other people's videos, so thank you.
Or at least, it might not be the exact same one.
But it was great ideas, so, all of you who are making videos about van life, thank you.
Especially Travados.
Yes, it has been very helpful for us in getting ourselves set up and ready to go.
And we're going to try to meet a few of you on the road and hang out, have some lunch, and do some things like that, so that'll be fun.
Yep.
Meeting the people that we've been watching all these videos of,
Yes.
So
when we tell people that we're starting van life, they're always like, oh my goodness, I've always wanted to do that. That sounds amazing.
Or they say you're crazy. They look at you like you're crazy.
But most people are jealous, I think.
I think so.
They could envision themselves doing it. They just don't know where to start.
It's not easy to do. It's not just easy to pick up and just do this kind of thing. It's kind of scary.
So here are the top 3 tips for getting started in van life.
That's right. Number 1 has got to be, you got to pay the bills, right? So you got to find some sort of remote job that you can do while you're on the road.
Unless you're just independently wealthy, and then God bless you. But most of us aren't.
No.
So
Including us.
We decided late August, early September that we'd really like to do van life. I made a concerted effort to find a job that would allow me to work fully remotely from the road.
Lots of resumes.
Tons of resumes, but I was very lucky, very blessed. I found a great job.
Yep.
And I'm really excited. They're actually super supportive of the concept of me doing van life, which makes it even that much better.
That's true. And so once you got that down, you know what you want to do. You got a job all lined up. You can work remotely. Number 2 would be
figure out if you want to build your own van or buy a pre-built van ready to go.
If you do your own build out, you can save a lot of money, but you have to be really kind of handy and know what you're doing, or have a friend or family member who can help you out that really knows what they're doing.
And I was going to say you have to have the time, but right now you kind of have to have the time either way. Ordering a van like a Travado, an Echo, a Solus, any of those takes some time. Right now there's a wait list for almost everything.
Some of them up to 2 years.
Yeah, we got really lucky. We were able to buy a Travado off the lot at our RV dealer. We just got lucky. Yeah. So take some time, do some research. If you are handy and you're that kind of person, building out your own van is really a great way to go, actually.
And I think it could be a cool video too.
Yeah, it's a great experience. It can be exactly what you want it to be.
Right, because even our van, it's not like laid out exactly how we want it, but we had to find like the most of what we liked in a certain van. So
you have to be willing to compromise. If you're buying a pre-built one, it will have maybe 80-90% of what you really want, and then you got to compromise on some other things, which we were willing to do. But if you have the ability to build your own, that's a lot of fun too.
Yeah. And if you're tall like me, I'm almost 6'3", so vans aren't really built for people my size, but you just gotta go with it. You gotta go for it. So.
And tip number 3.
Tip number 3 is just getting out there and doing it, because if you wait and procrastinate, and you're like, oh, someday I'll do that, or I'm not quite ready yet. It's like anything else. If you don't get around to doing it, you're never going to do it. So just go do it.
And there's no perfect time. There is never going to be a moment where everything is exactly right. You have everything prepared. There is no worry. There's no unknown.
Right.
So you just have to take the leap of faith and get out on the road and start living the life.
And it'll help a little bit if you plan a little bit ahead for KOAs and campgrounds and Airbnbs, because right now everybody's on the road. So you want to plan ahead a little bit if you can, because spots are going to be unavailable for the most part if you try to kind of go week by week. So that's one thing that we kind of got to figure out, how we're going to get certain spots, how far out ahead we have to plan. But worst case scenario with our van, we don't have slide outs. Ours is a Travato GL, so we can park pretty much anywhere.
Yep.
So
we can boondock. We have the ability. We have our own water, our own power, so we can be flexible. But the key is just get started, get out there, enjoy it.
Just like making YouTube videos, you got to start making crappy videos. As soon as you make 20, 30, 40 videos, you'll know what you got to do to make them better. People will tell you. You'll get advice. You'll watch other videos to see what other people are doing, to make your videos better. Just do it.
Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed, we would love for you to follow us, see our adventures, see our mishaps.
And like our videos.
We're Wander Wisely. So join us for van life.
We'll see you out there.